Okay, I know I'm supposed to be objective here, but this is a really exciting watch, so let's just cut to the chase. A space race, if you will. Today we're talking about the Omega Speedmaster caliber 321, the first production steel model to use the revitalized legendary caliber 321 as it's in its name. The Speedmaster caliber 321 utilizes the reference 105.003 as a base, and this is the watch that was worn by Ed White on the first spacewalk. It clocks in at 39.7 millimeters in diameter, 13.7 millimeters thick, and 48 millimeters lug to lug across the wrist. So very in line in the size of the original model, in fact. Much of its aesthetic is very vintage inspired and in line with the 105.003. You have a black pipe hand dial with no professional branding in line with the 105.003, 3 registers, 3 central hands, and a luminous coating with a sort of faux Tina tone that's meant to mimic the patina of the vintage references. Although this is done tastefully, it's not that sort of pumpkin color, it's more of a sage. Now, it's also important to note that the 50-meter water-resistant case, again, using the 105.003 as its source of inspiration, does not have the twisted lyre lugs like we see on most modern Speedmaster professionals. They're more straight and squared off. A no-fuss, means-business case style befitting of a watch that's going to be taken out into outer space. Also evoking vintage sensibilities is its flat link bracelet. The broad center links, satin brushed, and the outer shouldering links that are a little bit narrower, mirror polished. Now, of course, the big deal here is the caliber 321 inside. This recreated caliber, at least on the surface, looks one-to-one like the original. It has that same sort of copper color thanks to an 18-karat Sedna gold PVD-coated finish, and as a manual winding chronograph movement, a lateral clutch column wheel movement I might add. It's a really beautiful movement to look at. The caliber 321 is a very well-decorated caliber as well. It's important to note that it offers 55 hours of power reserve, but remember, as a manually wound caliber, this is something that you're going to want to top off every 48 hours at least, just to make sure that the watch is still running the next day you pick it up. While a standard production model, it is limited in production each year, with only a few thousand made per year due to the intricacies of manufacturing and assembling the 321 caliber. In fact, all the work performed on the 321 is actually done by a single watchmaker from start to finish. To be frank, I've maybe have seen 1 or 2 of these in the wild, and it's not because people don't want them. Trust me, it's one of the most coveted stainless steel Speedmasters you can buy today at retail. It's just simply that there's far more demand than there is supply. So my recommendation to you is definitely build a relationship with your Omega boutique. So if you see one in the store and have the means to afford it, don't think, just buy it. And I promise you, you will be glad you did. The Omega Speedmaster caliber 321 comes in at a price of $14,100 US. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the Time+Tide channel for all the latest watch news, reviews, and content. And as always, to infinity and beyond. To infinity and beyond. No, sorry. I'll see you on the next one.